KT, I think, have an extremely well-rounded draft. It does, for me, stand or fall by how well the bot lane can do, because I think both mid and top are going to be very heavily shoved in.
Gen.G pressure. And now Perfect knows he is the one on weak side. He's got to be careful because really the only thing that Canyon could potentially be doing is looking towards that top lane if he overextended.
Early objective stacking has been 100% predictor of who will win the game so far in this series.
Yeah, Dogtime has that, and they have first move here, so KT definitely want to contest.
Keen in the back of the pit, and just dash across. Volley from Dogtime, Grub's begun. KT with 5 Chovies on his way across. Juro stepping forward, flash shielded, David finds the stun, Grand Starfall coming out as well. Keeper's verdict from Cuz, the shockwave, Peter flashes it. Ruler caught out on the backline, pushed away with the Emperor's Divide, and now KT can begin to advance. Keen trying to come in and reinforce his team. Duro shielded just in time, now Perfect stepping forward, has to flash away himself. And in the end, no one dies.
Really survives with the command protect there from Chovy. Really close fight, but it's the Grubs now. The second one going to be going the way of Gen.G.
And it's Keen being knocked away there by Cuz that I think ended up making that a very even fight. Too good. Now starting to build towards that Chovy lead we all know and love is...
Emperor's Divide, he tries to flash away from it, he slammed into the wall! Chovy take a pew!
Getting caught, he's getting taken down. Same thing happened in game 1, and now they're going to force the Dragon.
And KT are just going to get it. Gen.G looking to catch someone as they walk out. Enchanted Crystal Arrow coming out once again, looking for Duro. Dogtime on the chase. Peter there with a Glitter Lance slow. Flash away from Duro means he's not slammed against that wall.
Oh. And again, that's with BDD not having his flash.
Oh my god, he got solo killed.
Grand Starfall in from Canyon as he looks for the chase onto BDD, but BDD still has the flash, and he'll jump over the wall!
The years where you thought, surely this is the year that they're going to be able to win, has yet to make it to a final. BDD finds him again!
Chovy! BDD takes a couple of towers, or it takes 3! BDD just dies! Cuz will get 1 in response, but the shutdown gold over to Chovy.
Canyon doesn't have his ult, and KT has started this up. TP comes in!
Now looking for the fight here around the Herald. Counter TP being used as Perfect's going to join the fight. Keen in the back of the pit. Perfect's there, trying to act as that front line. Looking for the eye. The solar flare. Dogtime immediately cleanses away from it. Canyon dives in. A great steadfast presence stops Duro from coming in. The TP first. It's going to be BDG joining the fight. Keen forced up towards the top side. Perfect's going to 1v1 him with the all out. Now the charge forward from KT. They find 3 as Gen.G are left reeling.
These carries overstay.
And it's an elementary mistake from Gen.G. It was just a teleport disadvantage. Chovy doesn't have TP, BDD does. And so, with an extra member, as BDD looking for mid, looking for bot, gets the charge, and KT builds a gigantic lead in this game number 3. In that fight, by the way, which we didn't even really get to talk about, just straight up 1v1 Keen.
Enchanted Crystal Arrow going down, there's Keeper's Verdict as well. Ruler doesn't get the chance to move. Duro has the flash, takes the Chemtech Blast Cone to get himself to safety, but KT will take the blue. They'll steal the jungle.
Some uncharacteristic mistakes from Chovy as well. And I really am starting to feel the possibilities ramping up more and more for KT here.
Making so many mistakes, it's Dogtime.
Grand Starfall onto Dogtime. Does have the flash, he's going to use it to get across the red pit, can't do it in time. Solar Flare from Duro finds its mark. Chovy gets the shutdown.
Kind of inadvertently set up Ruler in a position to carry, right? Gave over the early shutdown, not this time!
Yeah, to Chovy, Perfect here! Pathmaker will find Chovy, and he doesn't get a chance to move! KT once again, kill off the enemy mid.
And Gen.G are looking at yet another semi-final of despair.
Battered and bruised. They'll have one more game to try and get themselves back off the mat, but for now, KT take total control of game 3. Keen will get a tower down towards that bottom side, 22.5 minutes in. BDD will get KT's 3rd of the game. The Petals relatively close, even though KT picked up the outcome, but they have feats. They have more than 1,000 gold lead in 3 of their lanes. They turn their eyes towards the Drake Soul for them. Canyon a long way away, has that Grand Starfall. Keen gonna try and flank across here. Could use the World Ender. Starfall in from Canyon, looks for the steal, but immediately he's yeeted. The Keeper's Verdict finds him guilty, and Emperor's Divide knocks the World Ender into the middle. The shockwave finds KT, but Duro dives in and the rest of Gen.G just can't follow him. KT claim the soul, they claim the kills, and they claim Gen.G's lives.
KT is just running through the fight. Chovy's in trouble. BDD's going.
BDD can still chase them in. He's the only one left alive. Chovy stands alone as KT clean up the fight.
And that is a 5-for-1 soul for KT. The shockwave doesn't matter.
Because the timing was perfect. Canyon ults in, immediately knocked out. And then BDD on the side catching Keen, knocking him into the stun of Cuz. They're looking like Shaq and Kobe out there. BDD and Cuz are just on it right now.
Gen.G. No inhibitor towers did fall after that Chem Tech Soul fight. But KT, they're 9,000 gold ahead. 3 items on BDD. The Liandry's complete. For Dokdam, he has a Peter in his pocket to help buff up those autos. Duro and Canyon and Chovy still looking for the flanks. BDD might face check into it. Enchanted Crystal coming out, but BDD uses the soldiers to check for him. His bodyguards as he forces Chovy away. Canyon falls. Duro likely to follow suit soon. Chovy teleports out and dies anyway.
He gets taken down. It's another kill, and it's going to be the Baron here for KT. BDD will not get caught sleeping. Sniffs out the attempted play from Gen.G, goes straight at him, and comes out on top.
It's a victory lap for the roller coaster. Get in now, you get an extra ride for free. As KT take their Baron.
The Cinderella story for KT, the rebellion of the underdog. I think a lot of people looked at this series and said the only way KT even have a chance. 2 minutes left on this Baron buff as KT take the inhib tower. In the mid lane, Perfect will shepherd in the next wave. The inhibitor falls for KT, and now they move across towards mid.
KT trying to put the finishing touches here. Gen.G has to decide when will they make their final stand. It's still a minute and a half left on this Baron. It's not as though it's about to expire. They've already lost 2 inhibs here. They don't have that bot wave moving for them, but they just want to play through 2 waves. Have these 2 waves synced up and start to really put pressure on the Nexus towers.
Chovy and Gen.G trying to defend the solar flare. BDD slides away from it. You can't catch me. Starfall in, but Canyon's locked up. The Keeper's Verdict knocks back 1. Cuz goes in for the chase, but can't quite find the damage on the Canyon. But here comes Dokdam for the rest of it. Keen with the whole world on his shoulders as he pops the World Ender, but he's stunned up, locked up, and taken out by KT. Another name on the list for KT. They take their destiny into their own hands as they go 1 game away from finals.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.